Most millionaires do not look like millionaires. They are not always driving luxury cars, wearing designer clothes, or making sure everyone knows how successful they are. In fact, some of the wealthiest people around you might look completely ordinary. The co-worker with the old paid-off car, the neighbor who never talks about money, the person who wears simple clothes, avoids flashy spending, and seems almost boring from the outside. But behind the scenes, they may have real assets, strong investments, low debt, and a financial life that gives them more freedom than people who look much richer. That is what makes secret wealth so interesting. It is usually not about appearances. It is about behavior, the way someone talks about money, the way they spend, the way they react when markets drop, the way they avoid turning income into lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 signs someone is secretly wealthy. And once you understand these signs, you will start seeing real wealth very differently. If you want more videos that help you understand money, wealth, and the habits behind financial freedom, subscribe to the channel. Sign number 1, they stay calm when talking about money. This is one of the first signs someone may be secretly wealthy. For most people, money carries emotion, stress, pride, shame, comparison. A simple conversation about cost can quickly turn into a performance or a confession. But secretly wealthy people often talk about money differently. They are calm, neutral, practical. A price is just information. A decision is just a decision. They do not need to make the number sound impressive, and they do not need to act uncomfortable around it either. They usually do not disclose their income. They do not casually mention the price of everything they own. They do not use money as proof that they matter. And that is the real signal. When money is emotionally heavy, people tend to perform around it. They either try to impress, explain, justify, or hide. But when someone is genuinely financially secure, the performance disappears. They can talk about a cost without making it dramatic. They can make a financial decision without needing approval. They can pass on something expensive without sounding bitter, and they can afford something expensive without needing to announce it. That calmness says a lot, because wealth does not need an audience. It does not need to be defended, exaggerated, or explained. It just exists quietly in the background. Sign number 2, they drive older, paid-off cars. This is one of the easiest signs to misunderstand. Most people see an older Toyota, Vondo, or similar reliable car and assume the owner is trying to save money because they have to. But sometimes they are saving money because they understand the math. Secretly wealthy people often see cars as transportation, not identity. The car needs to be safe, reliable, comfortable enough, and paid for. It does not need to prove anything to strangers in traffic. That is why they often avoid the cycle of constant upgrades, big monthly payments, and heavy depreciation. A new car may feel exciting for a few months, but the payment can last for years. Meanwhile, a reliable older car can quietly free up hundreds of dollars every month that can go toward investments, assets, or simply more freedom. And that money does not just sit there. Over time, it compounds. The payment someone else sends to a lender every month becomes the investment someone quietly wealthy sends to their future. That is the hidden signal. The paid-off car is not always a sign of struggle. Sometimes it is a sign that the person driving it would rather build wealth than display it. Sign number 3, they spend on boring but effective things. Secretly wealthy people often spend money in ways that look completely uninteresting from the outside. A good accountant, proper insurance, estate planning documents, quality tools, a fee-only financial advisor when they actually need one. None of this looks exciting. None of it makes people stop and stare. You do not post a well-structured insurance policy on social media. But that is the point. Secretly wealthy people are not always trying to make their spending visible. They are trying to make their life work better. They spend on things that protect their assets, reduce risk, save time, or quietly improve their financial position. That is very different from spending for attention. Someone performing wealth may buy things that look impressive immediately. Someone building real wealth often buys things that produce results quietly over years. The accountant may save them money. The insurance may protect them from a disaster. The estate plan may prevent chaos for their family. The quality tool may last longer and work better. That is why wealthy spending often looks boring. It is not designed to impress people. It is designed to work. Sign number 4, they control lifestyle inflation. This is one of the biggest reasons secretly wealthy people become wealthy in the first place. When their income rises, their lifestyle does not automatically rise with it. A raise does not instantly become a new car. A bonus does not immediately turn into a luxury vacation. A promotion does not force them into a bigger house just because they can technically afford it. They keep their fixed costs controlled. That creates margin. And margin is the real wealth builder. Most people let every new dollar get absorbed by a more expensive life. Secretly wealthy people redirect part of that new income into savings, investments, or assets before lifestyle has a chance to notice it. That is how quiet accumulation happens. From the outside, it may look like nothing changed. Same house, same car, same habits. But underneath, the balance sheet is getting stronger every year. More money is staying under their control. More money is moving into things that grow. More of their income is turning into ownership instead of obligations. They choose growing freedom over visible upgrades. And over decades, that one habit can create a massive difference between someone who earns well and someone who actually becomes wealthy. Because the goal is not to make every raise visible. The goal is to make every raise useful. Sign number 5, they stay calm when the market drops. This is one of the deepest signs of secret wealth because it shows emotional control under financial stress. When the market drops, most people react emotionally. They check their accounts constantly. They panic. They start wondering if they should sell. Every headline feels urgent, and every red day feels like something is going wrong. But secretly wealthy people usually respond differently. They understand that markets move in cycles. They have seen drops before. They know that volatility is part of investing, not a reason to abandon the plan. So they do not panic sell. They do not make dramatic moves because of a scary headline. They stay invested, rebalance if needed, and sometimes even buy more when quality assets are cheaper. That calm does not come from ignoring reality. It comes from preparation and perspective. It comes from having a plan before the panic starts. It comes from understanding that a bad week, a bad month, or even a bad year does not define a 20-year strategy. They are thinking in decades, not days. Because real wealth is not built by reacting to every market swing. It is built by staying disciplined long enough for time and compounding to do their work. And when someone can stay steady while everyone else is emotional, that is often a sign they are not just lucky with money. They understand it. Secret wealth is not a costume, it is a behavior pattern. The signs of real wealth are usually not flashy. They are calm, ordinary, and easy to overlook. Someone can drive a paid-off car, talk about money without emotion, spend on boring but effective things, control lifestyle inflation, and stay steady when markets drop, all while looking completely normal from the outside. That is the point. The secretly wealthy are not invisible by accident. They are invisible because they stopped needing money to perform and started using money to build freedom. And the useful part is that these signs are not just for spotting wealthy people. They are behaviors you can start adopting. You can treat money like information instead of status. You can avoid expensive payments that only make you look successful. You can spend on things that actually work. You can keep your lifestyle from chasing every raise. You can stay calm when everyone else reacts emotionally. That is how quiet wealth gets built. Not through one dramatic move, but through years of ordinary decisions that compound. If this helped, subscribe to the channel for more videos on real wealth, money psychology, and financial freedom. And let me know in the comments, which sign surprised you the most? And if you want to keep going, watch the next video on the money habits that quietly make people wealthy over time.